Hello there, Razzle48 here. I'm back from a long day of class, and I'm here on Reddit. This guy, RazorKN, was kind enough to post this picture of the Blazblue Cross Tag silhouettes from the latest Blake trailer, and he drew out some lines for them to help like the silhouette forms be a bit easier to distinguish. So I'm just here real quick to talk some about like who I think these could be, maybe dissect it a little. There will be a follow-up to this video, making predictions as to who I believe the remaining 19 characters will be. But I'm not sure if I'm going to take this into consideration for that video or not, but I just wanted to dissect this since it's here, and, you know, before we get the first trailer for the remaining 19 characters this Friday, giving us a little, like, you know, more of a hint as to who these silhouettes might be once we see how the three characters that they reveal on Friday fit into this. So I got my Blazblue Cross Tag iTunes playlist here, and hopefully it'll play. If it's not lagging, okay, it's effing lagging. So yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's dive into this. He dissected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 silhouettes. We know that there's going to be 19 remaining DLC characters, so that leads me to believe that the remaining one is merged in with one of these somewhere. I think it's this one. This kind of looks like two characters to me. But we don't know. So let's take a closer look. I'm just going to speculate. None of this is concrete. For all we know, the outlines of the silhouettes that he drew are completely wrong in general. Like these three right here, like he could be getting the proportion of these very wrong. We don't know. But as it is now, let's take a look at them. So first we got this red one here. The first thing that comes to mind is Teddy. You have this spherical shape here. The only thing that throws off this guess that it's Teddy is this little hat thing here, but this kind of looks like Teddy's general's hat that he uses in the Persona 4 Arena story. I don't know why they put his general hat in the picture, because in the game he doesn't actually use it, but other than this hat looking thing, this spherical red one does look very much like Teddy. I've also heard people say that this one could be Kagura, because they like see the sword-like thing here. I don't think so. I think Kagura would be taller. Yeah, I don't think it looks like Kagura. Then we got this one here. I'm not sure who this one looks like. This one actually looks kind of like Yang. We do like know for a fact that one of these are Yang, and so I think this one's the one that looks most like her. You see, like the little this arc here. It kind of looks like her hair. Looks like she may be like holding her arm out here to punch something that's overlapping with the silhouette or two behind her. And we do know that one of these silhouettes is Yang. Honestly, if you ask me, I think this is the one that looks most like Yang. Then we have this one. I'm not sure who this one is. Like, if you were to ask me, I would say that this kind of looks like Celica. But the problem with that is that, like, hold on, gotta take a drink of water. I'm exhausted. I had a long day. Anyway, the problem with the theory of this being Celica is that Celica fights with Minerva. So Minerva would realistically make it into her portrait. So that's unless this is Minerva, then and this would be really big for one portrait. Well, I guess not too big, because like Waldstein this big, Tager this big, you compare them. Not that big by comparison, I suppose. But other than that, I'm not sure who this could be. You could sort of like see a cape-ish thing here. That could mean any of a number of things. It could be Yuzuria, because Yuzuria has her like, well, no, not really, because hers are more like drapes that like fly behind her, not necessarily like a full cape. This could also be Kanji. Kanji wears his jacket over his shoulders. So it's very possible that this is Kanji, but I don't think Kanji has slender legs like this. Maybe it's just how the silhouette's drawn. It does look more like Celica, but I'm realistically willing to say that it's Kanji, because like the meat of it does look kind of like bulkier than Ragna. You know, Kanji's a buff man, but it's like I don't know, Kanji's a really weird character in terms of sprite size. It'll be interesting to see, like, how big Kanji is in comparison to, like, the Blazblue characters. I think that scaling is going to be very interesting. So yeah, this is undiscernible. Could be Celica, could be Kanji. Then we have this one. I look at this and I see Nine the Phantom, like, super easily. Like, you got her hat shape here, and then you have, like, her, like, cape that flies over here. You see her, like, long, slender legs. This looks very, very much like Nine the Phantom to me. But it's also very possible that this is Mitsuru, because Mitsuru has that long, bushy hair that flows behind her. That could be what this is. It's not a hat, it's actually Mitsuru's hair flowing, and, like, this here is her jacket. I don't think that, this is Mitsuru's jacket. It doesn't look poofy enough, because, like, Mitsuru has, like, that fur coat, and this looks more like, thin. I don't know, it just looks more like Nine's drapes. This could also be Kanji, because like I said, Kanji has that coat that flies behind him, and honestly, these do look more like sleeves than they do, like Nine's drapes. So it's possible that this is also Kanji, but when I look at this, I can't not see Nine. If it turns out this is Mitsuru, I'd be much happier with that, because I don't want Nine in this game. As you all know, I want Mitsuru. If it's Kanji, that would also be great. That would mean that this could possibly be Celica. If, I don't know, maybe Minerva won't be in her portrait, but those are the possibilities, I think, for this one. Nine, Mitsuru, or Kanji. Then we have, this one here. This could be anyone. Like, this looks like just a generic, I don't know. I kind of see Adachi when I see this. This one also looks like Adachi, but we'll get to this in a minute. But this one doesn't really look like anyone discernible. Like, he has, like, an arm here, maybe a sword-like thing. I don't know about this one. Like, this one doesn't strike me as, like, anything specifically. So, this one, completely in the dark about. Wow. I don't feel comfortable even guessing. Like, he doesn't have the spiky hair, so I don't think it would be someone like Naoto. If this is, like, an arm that they're, like, holding out in a pose or something like that. It's possible this is Hibiki, but Hibiki has, like, those flaps that go behind him too, so you probably see those in the back of his portrait, so I don't think it's Hibiki. This one, no idea. Could be Adachi, but honestly, I don't think so. I don't know. And we have this one here. This looks like Platinum with her robe on with a sword, but we all know that none of those factors match up. I think there's two characters, given this sword shape, there's like two characters who I think this could realistically be. One is Yuzuriya, bending down, and holding up her sword behind her. And I think that that's probably the most likely possibility. I can't think of, because like the other one who has a sword like this is Hakumen. But Hakumen wouldn't really take up this shape even if he was crouching, and like crouching isn't really something Hakumen does. I don't think... Like, Hakumen's a man that stands. Like, I don't know. Like, you all know how, like, Hakumen likes to pose. It's not like this. This is much more like Yuzuriya, something Yuzuriya would do. So, I think this is Yuzuriya. The problem with this is that Yuzuriya doesn't have a pointy head like that. Well, I don't know. I mean, she has her ponytail, I guess. Maybe, like, this is her head and the ponytail's up here and it flows down. I don't know. And then, like, the silhouette's full because, she has her jacket that's draped over her arms, and it's like flowing down, filling up the gaps like in between her legs, and that's why like the portrait is filled instead of something like this. I think this is Yuzuriya. I'm not sure who else this could be. Honestly, this right here, this kind of looks like Tao with the big mitt thing that she has here. You see, like right here, Tao does have that little skirt thing that stops at her legs, and she has like those like ankle socks, and you could sort of see like her leg thinnest right here at the point where neither the skirt nor the socks take up. This could also be, what's that character from Latest with the big fists? Is her name Mika? I don't know what her name is. It could also be her. This could be one of those big fists, but I don't think that's the case because we'd clearly see the other big fist, and like Tao's character could be contorted into the shape a lot more easily than Mika's could. So, as for this one, I definitely think it's Tao. As for this pink one, it's Arachne. There's just no questions asked. Nothing else would look like this gobbledygook. I like to joke with people saying that this could be Deflated Teddy. That's what I'd prefer this to be, but no. It's Arachne. Just face the face. If this is anything but Arachne, I'll be very surprised and very happy. But until that gets confirmation, otherwise, I am like building up the tolerance, like subconsciously in my head, for Arachne's reveal, because I know it's coming. I can feel it. Like, so just brace for impact, everyone. Oh man, this looks like Adachi, honestly. Like, this straight up looks like Adachi. People also say this looks like Naoto, which is true, but Naoto wears a hat, and you don't really see like a hat shape on the head here. He does look like he's holding up a gun. So, and Naoto also holds up a gun. Like, a silhouette that could be Naoto could very easily be Adachi as well. And it's possible that this is Naoto, and this is Adachi. It's also possible vice versa. But I think this is Adachi. There's not enough proclamation at the head, so to say, for Naoto's hat to be there, if you ask me. So, I think this one is going to be Adachi. And then over here, on this side, we have this. I think this is the most likely silhouette on the cast that could be two characters, actually, now that I think about it. I don't know. Nothing really looks like this. My only guess is that this is Kagura. And that this thing here is like his sword. Like, this drape over his head is what confuses me, though, because, like, what characters have that? Hakumen has that? This could be Hakumen. Not really. Why is Hakumen so thick, then? This could be Susanoo. It's not Susanoo. There's just no way. I guess it could be Merkava, but why is Merkava so thick? I don't understand. Like, when I look at this, I can only see Kagura with, like, his sword here. Like, maybe he's leaning on it or something, and this is like one of those drapes behind him, just like sort of in the background-ish. I'm not sure. As far as I'm concerned, this is Kagura to me until further notice, until it's confirmed otherwise. Then we have this red one. This red one looks kind of weird. Looks like it has some things that are flying around her. Honestly, I think this is also Yuzuria. I'm not above self-contradicting myself in this list, because this is all based on just, like, crude visual observation. So, like, saying that both this and this both look like Yuzuria is not too far-fetched. It could be either of them at this point. I think that these swirly things, it's like her hair. It could be like her jacket, like that she wears over her shoulders. That could be swirling around as she's, like, turning. And then, like, one of, like, there could also be her sword. I think that, thinking that this is Yuzuria is very realistic. Yeah. So, this, also Yuzu. I don't know what this is. This crap looks weird. I think this looks kind of like Lychee. You have Lychee's pole here. You also have, like, Lychee's dress flap that, like, you know, flaps behind her. That looks sort of like that. So, Lychee, my best guess for this pink one. This one, oh, this is Carl and Nirvana. Like, Carl's the only character, like, I see Carl's hat when I look right here. Like, that's just easily what I see. And then it's like you have, if you look at the trailer, I believe that if these two were different portraits, then they would move, like, because the camera rotates a bit when it zooms out. These two don't move, so I think these are the same portrait, and I think this is like Carl Nirvana, which, if it's true, is going to be pretty whack. But just not taking into consideration how stupid it would be for Carl to be in this game, just off the visual aspects, looking at it, it looks like Carl. You see, like, Carl's cape here. You see Nirvana's Fire Emblem feet here. She doesn't, her feet aren't really profound. I guess all of the silhouettes kind of look like that, but you know what I mean. Like, her stubs for feet, her legs kind of just end, and we do see Carl's hat. Carl's hat is the big thing here. And so I do think that this one is Carl. And then we have this one. This one could be any of a billion things. I'm not sure what this is. Like, it kind of looks like Neji from Naruto doing that pose he does when he's about to 64 palm somebody. You know, his arms like this. I don't know who this could be. This could be Hakumen. If this is like his sword on his back and he's like drawing it with a hand, but the silhouette's too small to be Hakumen. Like, Hakumen's bigger than Jin, for example, and this silhouette looks smaller than Jin, so I guess the perspective could also be butchered, but I don't know. Like, who knows, honestly. This one, genuinely have no idea. I guess it could be platinum, too, like, considering this stick thing here. It looks like this could be, like, the point of her stick, and she's, like, holding the top of it downwards, but, like, it has that heart shape, and you don't see that down here. So I don't know what this could be. Yeah. I genuinely just don't. Then we got this blue one. This is Izuyoi. Like, this is the only one, like, I'm 100% sure about. Like, you can tell very clearly. This is Izuyoi's weapon. This is Izuyoi's cape thing. Like, this is perfectly... This is Izuyoi. That's the Izuyoi confirmed. No Tsubaki, which is tragic. And honestly, I'd prefer Tsubaki to Izuyoi. But honestly, as long as she makes it in the game one way or another, I'm content. So, Izuyoi, I'm happy with it. And then we have this cluster F right here, which is easily the hardest to discern. I don't know. Like, this looks like a dildo. Like, this right here, it could be Terumi with its hood on. I know I've been mostly saying, like, Blazblue characters, but... that... We'll talk more about that in the next video. Right now, I'm just trying to see who these guys look like. This could be Terumi. I don't know who this is. This looks like, this right here looks like a sword thing. I can't think of anyone who wields a sword like this. Like, with the handle here, and then it, like, protrudes backwards like that. I don't know, maybe, like, the perspective's butchered, like, clearly. And then, back here, this is way too covered by these two to even make anything discernible about this. This could be, I don't know, it could be Eltnum or something. Have I even said, like, any Undernight characters? Like, I honestly don't think I have. I've probably been missing, like, some Undernight characters. I know I thought someone was Hilda. Who did I think was Hilda? I don't know. I thought someone looked like Hilda. Oh yeah, it was this one, because I'm like, oh, this is Hilda, and like, this is her waist, and all of this is like her dress, but I don't think her dress is like that laid out underneath her. I have no idea who any of these people are. This could be Terumi, if this is his hood. Other than that, I don't know. This could be Eltnum. I have no idea who this could be. This looks like anime hair right here, so this could be Naoto. I don't know. This could be Carmen. And this could be like Carmen Blood. That's possible. Who have we not seen? We haven't. Who have I not seen who's like probably going to be in the game? Orie. Orie. None of these characters look like Orie. Except maybe this one. If this is her dress, Orie does have a very big dress. So this could be Orie, not Carl. Geez, who else? Who else? Who else? I think that's it. Like, none of these characters look like Labras. None of these characters look like, say... Oh, wait, Seth. Seth's gotta be one of these. Maybe Seth is this one. And that's like his knife. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, that's my analysis of the silhouettes. Recap, Teddy, Yang, maybe Kanji, Celica, Nine, Kanji, Seth, Yuzu, Arachne, Tao, Naoto, or Adachi, maybe Orie, or maybe Carl, Kagura, Yuzu again. Obviously, I'm wrong about one of these. Lychee, Izuyoi for 100% certain. I don't know who this is. I'm not even gonna guess. There may be Terumi. That might be Eltnum in the background. This looks like hair, by the way. if I looked at the trailer, this looks like braids. It kind of looks like Eltnum. Like, I'm guessing Eltnum on this purple one. And this green one, I don't know, Carmen, I guess. So, that's it. Thank you for sitting here with me while I dissect these things. Tell me in the comments below, who do you think these look like to you? Who do you think is the silhouette that is actually 2 characters in one? Because we know one of these is 2 characters in one, because there's supposed to be 19 characters after Blake, not 18, which is what's drawn out here. So, let me know all that in the comments below. Who do you think is going to be in the game? Who do you think these silhouettes are? What silhouette do you think is actually 2 characters? I'll get a video up soon on my predictions for the remaining 19 characters. But until then, this is Razzle48 saying goodbye, and I'll see you next time.